The beta has just launched. Your drivers are updated and everything is set. You're excited. Battlefield has long been one of your favorite franchises, and this new installation has promised to be great. With Origin still open, you click play, ready to begin the next chapter in your favorite gaming series. After a brief moment, it happens. The screen flickers and fills with black as an atmospheric score begins to build. The music is gorgeous and calming, but your energy levels are through the roof. An image appears on screen of a soldier, and the loading bar comes soon thereafter. You're almost there. This time, the menus load correctly, and it looks great. The blurred background is no longer the main attraction for your eyes. You see a big bunch of images in the center that beckon you to click them. The excited feeling in your gut takes control and you click on what is obviously a Find Match button on the home screen. As the loading screen pulls up, you glance around, nervous that you might have to deal with more beta bugs before you get in-game. The screen is fairly simple. Something about track medals, a brief description of what your gameplay mode is, nothing too stunning. Got it. Conquest on Sinai Desert. You know what Conquest is, and Battlefield's always had plenty of desert maps. Your eyes return to the circling load graphic as your heartbeat slowly increases with every passing second. Then, you're presented with a squadron of old-timey soldiers. The Ottomans? You find the list of squads on the left and quickly join one. The names are strange. Apples instead of Alpha? It's silly at first, but you quickly realize that this old-timey feeling is precisely what DICE is going for. You embrace it. Sure, why not call it Objective Butter? After joining the squad, a familiar-looking campaign map appears in front of you. Now, you're starting to feel like you remember this game. You select the medic class and click deploy. Your sense of familiarity is instantly pushed away as the map rapidly zooms into the ground where you suddenly find yourself amongst your teammates, sitting on a road. Everyone rushes forward. Above you, the skies are filled with the sound of buzzing fighter planes parapapapping at one another, and sometimes the control points. It's too much to think about now. You'll worry about planes later. You sprint forward and sigh in relief as you realize there's no sprint meter. You're still running. Another moment of familiarity as the large, open battlefield map lives up to its predecessors. When a pop-up informs you that you can perform a bayonet charge with the F key. Wait, this gun has a bayonet on it, you ask as you hit F? Your character suddenly breaks out into a hard sprint, and you can hear him struggling as he raises his rifle menacingly and prepares to stab nothing in particular. The ride lasts until you hit a hill and realize that you should probably, fight bad guys and not sand dunes. The rest of the match is a whirlwind. The Sinai Desert has 7 control points, and you spend your time flitting from one to the next, dying, reviving, dying again. In your new game haze, it seems you forgot that you were playing as a medic, running blindly into combat and playing more lone wolf than is probably appropriate for a class dedicated to healing others. Time to be a medic, I guess, you mutter to yourself. You figured the 2 key is your sidearm, so you press 3 and up pops your needle? You're used to boxes of bandages and defibrillators, but this needle seems flimsy. Can you even heal yourself? A quick left mouse click and hold shows you that stabbing the air in front of you seems to be curative. Noted. You die shortly thereafter, unsure exactly how, even once the kill screen highlights your opponent. Well, you think? Time to try a new class. Assault, Support, Scout, the classes are all different but seem similar. There is no immediate feeling of some crazy difference in the 2 classes, and the old-timey weapons have a strange feeling of low accuracy compared to many modern shooter games. The people are still just as squishy as always, but the weapons do not make it easy to kill them. Except, of course, when you're the one being shot at. Another sniper takes you down, and you decide it's time to roll as a sniper. You climb a nearby water tower and ready your shot, unaware that your scope glints in the sun until you notice a shining reflection off in the distance. Clearly that didn't work. You go to return to the water tower because even though every good sniper knows you shouldn't sit in one place too long, you're not a good sniper. Fortunately for you, it looks like those planes, or maybe some of the artillery scattered around the battlefield, took down the tower. You'll have to find some other place to die. It doesn't help that these weather effects have kicked up a dust storm. Bad for the sniper, good for the sniped. You try to run for cover while the dust flies about. Well, that was quick, you think to yourself. What now? Why not try a plane? You look for the flying plane icon on the map and notice that one has the eligible spawn point circle around it. You double-click the plane and suddenly, yeehaw! Holy crap, you're flying! You quickly notice you're in the gunner position and try to follow the movements of the plane. This pilot is doing some crazy stuff, but not much dogfighting. We're probably going to get shot down any minute now. Yep. Luckily, your teammates have this on lock. After a little longer, your first game of Battlefield 1 ends, and you're victorious. You examine the score screens, filled with information breakdowns and highlights. You regret not making it to the highlights page, but understand that, well, you're just not that great. You admire the squad screen. It feels great that they reward a squad's joint performance and gives you the ability to summarize your group's contribution to the match. Of course, while these menus and level up sequences are all nice, the truth is, you're really looking for the final score screen. You click over. Okay, you think. Let's find out where I am. You scroll to find your deplorable score when you realize that the list goes on. Were there 90 fucking people in this match? Your mind explodes a little bit when you realize. Another match is set to begin in 20 seconds. You've just had your first taste of the new Battlefield, and it's no longer a question of whether or not you want to play another. You quickly exit to the main menu, your mind completely made up. Now, it's time to try a rush map.